Good morning everybody and welcome to Basingstoke station, and I am here bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and thank you for getting me up this early this morning. I've got some train action going for you right now, so we're going to switch you straight over and then before we get onto it, so speak to you shortly. So we are here at Basingstoke station, so thank you very much, because if you ever wondered what an MPV does, well, this is my first close-up look at an MPV. And we've got a GB rail freight due in right down there in the distance, so that is over there. So this is a good start to the morning, a very good start, and this is the let's just have a quick look and I'll get into what's happening in this video. So if you've never seen an MPV, which is my first time that I'm actually close up to one, this is what it looks like. And our freight train is just coming in now. And it's a GBRF working from Eastleigh, and in the meantime we have a 450 pulling in. So there's the engineer's train, the MPV, and here is our, oh, that's off now. So there you go, say goodbye to that. Let's concentrate on this GBRF working 66.
This is a security message. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sort it.
I literally checked real-time trains and I found out that this GBRF working was due here any second, so I quickly rushed up to the platform to try and get it. So it's 66744. Crossrail. So these have got IOA wagons. I've actually got Dapple, I've done these, and I've got some of these at home. I think I've got 4 of them.
This train is the service from Exeter St David's.
Oh! That's not by me. Good morning everybody and welcome to Basingstoke station, and this is the extended edition, or the alternative ending if you'd like to call it. We do have a main event this morning, which is what we were talking about on the live stream last night. But we are going to have a slightly extended version of that today, and as you can see we've had a number of interesting workings through Basingstoke already. We've had the MPV working, we've also had the Crossrail GBRF, and also I just caught glimpse of a 70 in the Colas rail livery, which was heading a 66 Freightliner, which we just about got, which was lurking and speeding behind the 159. So the whole purpose of being here this morning is because you, the viewers, and Dave kind of twisted my arm into coming here to find out about this special train, which is due, I think, at about 10:15 or something, around that sort of time. I'd like to thank you all for getting me out of bed this morning, actually, because I've already had, as you can see, I've only been here for about 10 minutes and I've managed to actually get some really interesting footage already. South Western Railways are reporting delays along the line due to congestion, and I think there's congestion in Waterloo. The 159 you just seen pulled in was full, so I think they are having a few issues this morning, but we shall see how the day.
Are advised that the 936 South Western Railways service to London Waterloo is at present outside the station and will arrive on platform 3 as soon as the platform is available.
So basically, what they're saying.
The
There you go.
9:36 South Western Railway's service to London Waterloo. Trains are present outside the station.
So basically the 159 that's actually in the platform at the moment, which you just see pulling, is full, and they're out there encouraging people not to board that train and wait for the next train, which is due in shortly, which I can just see. So I'm just going to pan you around and we're going to carry on with the video, so enjoy the video. Call in at London Waterloo. So it's a 9-coach train and it looks like it's EMU, and I'm assuming it's actually, because it's 9 cars, that there's a 4-car 450 with a 444 5-car unit attached to it. So let's see if I'm right. These are all little clues that when you're sort of at the platform that you can sort of work out what train's coming.
Approaching platform 3 is the 0936 South Western Railway service to London Waterloo. This train is the service from Poole. The 0933 South Western Railway service to Poole is delayed by approximately 13 minutes due to congestion caused by earlier delay at London Waterloo.
There you go.
Please listen for further announcements.
So a 5-car unit, which is a 444 on the front, and we've got this 450 attached to it at the back, which is a 4-car unit. I'm getting good at this. Oh, keep kicking the tripod. So hi everyone, and I'm still here, and as behind me is the local service, stopping service that will go back to London Waterloo. The time is now 10:15 this morning, and we are waiting for a couple of trains. Our train is, the train that we're specifically here for, is running about 9 minutes early, and we've now got another freight train which is also due roughly at the same time, so hopefully we'll get to see both without them being photobombed by each other. So hopefully we'll catch them both. So in the meantime we'll have about 15 minutes of just normal services.
Southwestern Andover, Greatley and Salisbury. Please join the front 8 coaches of this train.
That was very interesting. The middle set of that 9-car unit hadn't actually been fully painted, or vinyled I should say. Okay everyone, something interesting's happening. We have a shed in the distance on containers heading towards us, so that should be with us very, very shortly. In fact, it's on its way rolling.
Platform 2 is the 1000 hours South Western Railway service to Portsmouth Harbour. This train is the service from London Waterloo.
Right, hopefully I can get a word in edgeways. I think our special train, which for those of you who watched the live stream yesterday will know exactly what it is behind this container train.
This is a security
So we've got a Freightliner shed heading towards us on containers.
Staff text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sort it.
Platform 2 for the 1000 hours South Western Railway service to Portsmouth Harbour.
So it's a Freightliner shed.
Mitchell Dever, Winchester, Eastleigh, Hedge End, Botley, Fareham,
66517.
Hilsey, Bratton,
So hello everyone, our special train is just coming. In the meantime we say goodbye to 159. I've just met Simon, who was on the live stream with me last night, and he's here and he's going to give me the information. Our second train isn't running, but our first special train is just literally approaching right now, and I'd like to thank Simon for all his help yesterday and making comments on my live stream and giving us all the information needed, so it's really handy and helpful of him. And our first train is arriving very shortly, and here it is now. It is our 56103. Here it is. Don't get many of these to the pound. Oh, I do like grids. Come on, give us. Oh, I haven't seen these colours before. Oh, we have to make a mad dash to the other end of the platform. Try and see if we can catch this up close and personal. Oh, there you go, there's my exercise for this morning. And it's now off now. Lovely. So everyone, we managed to catch 56103. Luckily it was held at this end of the platform, but it just meant that I had to make a really mad dash, and it was well worth it because we managed to get some perfect shots of it towards the end, so I'm really pleased about that. It's really been, that was a cracking 56 actually, so join me shortly as we continue the Ringwood South on Location Extended Edition. So bye for now. Hi everyone, this bit's going to be done freehand because we weren't expecting another freight working, but here it is. It's a EWS container train. That's a nice little bonus. .169, 66169 on containers.
from London.
So hello everyone and welcome back, and we're on this extended edition, and this is going to be a trip to Eastleigh now. As a little bit of a bonus, we're going to go see what's happening in Eastleigh. This is a 444 service coming in, which we're jumping on to go to Eastleigh and have a look, see what's going on in the yard and what else is going down there. So speak to you soon. So good morning. As a little bit of a bonus, we're going to be heading off to Eastleigh now. We're on our 5-car 444 unit to Eastleigh, and we're going to be seeing what's happening at the yard at Eastleigh. That's why I'm sitting on this side of the train, and hopefully we'll just enjoy the day out really. It's been great so far, so thank you guys for shoving me out of bed, and hopefully you'll enjoy the journey with me and enjoy Eastleigh Yard and Eastleigh Station when we get there, see what's happening there before we make our way back and wrap up the video. So see you soon. Bye bye. So we're not too far off Eastleigh now. We've just got a straight freight train just going by us, as you can see. So hopefully we'll catch a bit more footage of some freight train and see what's in the yard shortly. So we're just going to spin you around and see what's happening at Eastleigh Yard. Here we go, Eastleigh Yard. Oh, there's a shed over there. 66076. Just doing a bit of shunting, by the looks of things. Oh, a few more DBs. Oh, Dave over at Cotsmall's gonna love this. This is what I like coming to Eastleigh. You never know what you're gonna get.
The next station is Eastleigh. Change here for Chandler's Ford, HN, Botley, Fareham and Portsmouth. Please mind the gap.
There's no GBRF 66 there.
Edge.
So I'll catch you as I get off the station. So, speak to you in a mo. So our train's ready to depart. So 444022. Just got me into Basingstoke, just arrived here at Eastleigh. And that's going to be off to Southampton Central, where it's going to sit there for a while before it continues its onward journey. Horn action there. There's another train coming behind this. I think it's another passenger train. Yes, there it is. Stopping service. The Voyager's just coming through now. And the reason for the horn action is that there's a load of permanent way workers working on the track, so they're just basically letting them know that they're coming through, which is why they're coming through quite slowly. So hey everyone, and welcome to Eastleigh, and it's a bit chilly, but there is some, between now and midday, there's going to be some, I think, free freight actions, free freight trains between now and midday. The time is now 11:15. The first one is due at around 11:25 from Crewe Basford Hall, which will be running to Southampton. So that should be containers and Freightliner service. Over the far side, which you can probably hear in the background, is ballast loading, which I'll show you shortly, just so for those of you who are interested in that kind of workings and trying to recreate that on your layout, you can sort of see what's involved. There's also some permanent way workers going on, and there's also some other painted wagons as well, which are Network Rail yellow, as well as the ex-rail track versions. We've got a train going off just behind me, which is the 444 just over there. That's now off to London Waterloo. So I'm going to spin you around and show you what's currently going on, and then we'll have a look out for these freight workings that we'll be doing here through the next half hour or so. So here we have in the meantime some ballast loading going on at Eastleigh. For those of you that are interested in this kind of thing, you have the ex-rail track wagons here on the left. And if I zoom you towards the right down the end, I'll try and zoom it in a bit, you can see that over there are the Network Rail ones, which have been sort of painted up. It's quite interesting to see this going on. You kind of see, if you're modelling this kind of thing, to see what you kind of need, what kind of vehicles, how it goes about. In the meantime, whilst we're waiting for our freight train, you can also see the condition of the tracks in the yards, all overgrown. And you can also see some lever point levers there, manual point levers for manual switching. And I don't know if you can see in the far distance down the end there, there is some permanent way workers around there. Those horns that it was doing there reminds me of my Evening Star sound fitted one. It's got those pips as well on the 66. I like that horn. So here comes our first freight train. No doubt it will be tooting as it gets towards the permanent way workers. So it's a Freightliner shed, and it's actually been diverted onto platform 2, so we'll get a real close-up. So that's going to be great. It seems a bit odd because it's been diverted onto this platform, but yet it's going back out on the other platform. So, on the other line that it's just been on. That seems a bit odd. But right, okay, so we've got a driver change. Or dropping a driver off, one of the two. So it dropped a driver off, and it looks like he had to sign on for his duty or something like that, because he's just got back on the train. So I guess he books on here and then goes back on the train and picks up his train from the yard, I'm assuming. Yep, it's moving now. You can hear it revving up. So this has come from Crewe Basford Hall. Oh, lovely. I should say Basford Hall, I'm not sure if it is Crewe actually. 66569. Oh, you even waved at me. It's platform isn't straight, it's not level. So it looks level on one side, but then when you spin the camera around it goes a bit wonky. So this is our first freight train. Fast approaching train. These platforms are well wonky. Got a quick fly along. Meanwhile, back over here, we have the Electrostar. So in the far distance down the end there, it looks like we've got our second freight train approaching. I can't quite tell just yet, but it looks like it is. It looks like it's a shed. We're just waiting to see it come through. Basically, we're near Southampton Airport, so that's what you can hear in the background. Flyby train coming. In the meantime, we have coming into platform number 2 here, a 450. (450-002). That's off to London Waterloo. And it definitely is a freight train coming towards us. I'm trying to keep monitoring. There's also another freight train due in the same direction as this 450, more or less at the same time. And then we've got the Southern 377 also looking to go. So it's all happening at the minute. Right, so the Electrostar's going. Oopsie. And that's had enough. That's now off. I think the shed is being held at red signal. That's still down at the other end, it doesn't seem to have moved. In the meantime, we have a little 158 2-car unit. Oopsie. See, there's a shed over there right in the distance there. And if we carry on spinning you round further, there's also some sneaky movement going on in the freight yard. So there's a lot happening at the moment in Eastleigh Yard and in Eastleigh Station. I'm trying to see if I can catch a glimpse. Only eyes at the back of my head at the minute. Like I said, we're due another freight train coming through shortly from the direction directly behind me, from Southampton side. Unless this is it here. Unless this is the train that I'm thinking of. I'm trying to see if I can find out what's on the end of this, behind these wagons. I think it's a shed. It sounds like a shed. In the meantime, it's coming nearer, but I don't even know where to look now. It's definitely a shed behind there. Alright, let's go for this one first. And that's coming in onto platform 2. So I guess it was waiting for the other train to depart. And looks like this might have a driver change as well, because it's got the same signal as the last Freightliner train. So maybe he's going to do the same as well here. In the meantime, I can see the shed coming through on the right. Yep, he's picking up a driver. In the meantime, on the right hand side, which you can't, well, you might be able to see just, I'll put my finger, where's my finger? Oh, there it is. Just there you can see the ballast wagon, just see a shed coming through. I'm going to pan around to it when we get a clearer view. So here it is, 66187. Doing a little sneakies at the back of the yard. It's generally better to come to Eastleigh during the week, I find. I've come here during the weekend and it's just pretty quiet. So whilst you're watching this, I'm keeping an eye out on the Freightliner shed. Right, let's focus back on this one. We have power. More Freightliner action. It's a great day to be out and about, actually. It's chilly, mind you. But it's a good day to be out. 66541. I should have maybe panned out a bit. That's what I should have done. A bit slow, but off we go. 66541. I'm not even sure that, yes, it is coming into the yard. So this is 66024. EWS. And some more network wagons, IEAs, for those of you that are interested. So 444018 is ready to depart. It's on its way to Poole. And it's a 5-car EMU. So when I arrived at Basingstoke this morning, this is probably the same MPV that was there this morning. I think it's what they call it, MPV. You know what I mean. And it's off. So I'm just waiting to head back to Basingstoke, and it looks like we've got some multiple shed action going on. It looks like a triple header, Freightliner action. So either 3 or 4, all linked up together. I'm not on a tripod, so that's why I'm a little bit wibbly wobbly. This is 66599 on the front, leading. It is a triple header. $66597 in the middle. And then we have 66952 on the back. That's ace. So my ride back to Basingstoke is just approaching platform 2. It's the 1247.
The train now approaching platform 2 is the 1247.
And it's a 4-coach 450 service, Desire.
London Waterloo.
0 I should say.
Calling at Winchester, Micheldever, Basingstoke, Farnborough, Woking and London Waterloo.
There you go.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Mind the gap.
So here it comes now. 450040 to Basingstoke.
Platform 2 for the 1247 Southwestern Railway.
Good afternoon everybody and welcome back. I've now made it home back from Basingstoke and Eastleigh. I'd like to thank everybody who voted for this impromptu video last night by wishing me to go to Basingstoke to catch this special train, the 56. I hope you enjoyed that footage. I inadvertently ended up in Eastleigh. I thought, well, since I'm out and about, and I thought there was going to be the second train in the afternoon, but that hasn't run. So I thought I ended up going to Eastleigh anyway and catch some footage over there. And as it turns out, there was a lot of footage to have been seen, as I'm sure you can appreciate and see for yourselves. I didn't really get the chance to film too much on the 450 coming back. However, I did have a discussion with Dave, I think yesterday or the day before, and he told me something I didn't know, and he said that some of the trains had actually had some of their interiors done, and because I was questioning South Western Railway's livery, because there wasn't that many branded or liveried up at all, and he told me that a few of them had been done in the interior. And as it so happens, on my return journey, as you can see through the photographs, that the one that I was on, 450-040, although on the outside it essentially looked like a South West Trains liveried Desiro or Zero, whatever you want to call it, in the South Western Railways transfers, the inside had actually been done. So there you go, it just shows you that I'm slowly but surely getting on with it. Apparently, I was talking to the guard, he said they were not going to go back to South West Trains, but he said that he'd rather work for South West Trains than work for South Western Railway. He's basically, his exact words, they were a lot better company to work for, but South West Trains over South Western Railway. But again, that's his view on that. And from a passenger point of view, I agree with him, because like I said, since they've taken over it, especially in this part neck of the woods, it does seem to be a lot more hassle using South Western Railway than it ever was using South West Trains. But anyway, thank you for watching once again. Thank you for watching my videos, and I'm sorry that I've completely bombarded you with like about 4 or 5 different videos, but like I said, there's no specific order to them, so you can watch whichever one you fancy at any one time, whatever. And until the next time, it's goodbye from me, Susanna, from my layout here at Ringwood South, and thank you for joining me out and about today. And it's also goodbye from Paddington. See you. Bye bye.